welcome back to Neptunia. We'll pick
Let's
right
try
off where
going
we
here.
left off.
All right, I'm ready anytime. Nephew all up.
Warning!
It's my turn.
Controller here too.
Here I go.
I'll end this all. You're so damn lame. All right, defeated. How's that? Was it cool?
Can't we just hang out here?
So what's happening with that giant thing? Is it going to make its way here at some point? Am I gonna need to show it my final form? Don't worry. Looks like after its little rampage it's disappeared again. That's usually what it does. Oh, so we made it up. Well, yeah, but that area is destroyed. That area destroyed is no good to us anymore. I'm a little worried. We're running out of places to go. But I'm glad everyone got out okay. Plus, we were able to seriously injure that mutt. Even the small victories are pretty sweet. You girls are pretty worn out too, right? I've got some food if you're hungry and blankets if it gets cold. Make yourselves at home. Alright.
Phew! I'm tired.
Uzume. Hey Uzume, I have a question about that thing. You mean about the giant? Yeah, that. We kept calling it stuff like the giant or that thing, but does it have an actual name? Name, huh? Never really thought about it. I wonder if it has a name at all. You don't know anything about its real identity either, right? Like where it came from, or what its purpose is here? I don't know anything about it. It's not like I could just talk to it. All I know is that it's on a warpath whenever it appears. When it destroys cities, it erases them from existence. They just vanish. I keep saying it, but we're really running out of places to hide. What? Those cities just vanished? It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. It's not all. I haven't even seen them myself. There are also 3 other giants as well. They've destroyed the other 3 nations. There are 4 of those things? Oh jeez, we picked a really bad time to visit this place. Neptune! So I've been meaning to ask, but where did you and Gearsy come from, Nepsy? We live in Planeptune. Never heard of it? Planeptune. Nah. What's wrong, Uzume? Oh, nothing really. I think it's just fatigue finally catching up to me. So, Planeptune, was it? Sorry, but I don't think I know it. I see. Only there is the possibility that it's a nation from across the ocean. Across the ocean? Yeah, I've never been. I'm not sure what's over there. Does that mean that we've crossed the ocean and ended up on another continent without even knowing it? Is that possible? I can't say I'm very convinced. It would explain why the end gear has no reception and why we can't transform. Don't you remember how we even got here? It didn't seem like we flew or anything. We're actually not sure of that ourselves. Pressed the power button on a game console I was trying to fix, then a giant vortex appeared, sucked us in, and we ended up in the city. Vortex, huh? No matter how you look at it, a faraway continent, or that must be what warped you guys here. Oh hey, it's been bothering me for a while, but why can't we feel any of our shares here? Well, there aren't people, anyway. What? There may be some humans in places I have no knowledge of, but I've never seen them. So that's why we couldn't feel any of our share power at all. And that's why you use a share crystal to transform. Where did you find something as rare as a share crystal? Oh, it's just lying around here somewhere. What? You just find share crystals on the ground? Is that normal here? Definitely. That's impossible. Share crystals are the condensed crystallizations of invisible share energy. How can they just be found on the ground? That's right, but is something wrong? In order to manufacture a share crystal, you need a huge amount of shares and a special formula in order to crystallize it. For this, when fighting an enemy called the Deity of Sin, the oracles of our nations created share crystals but barely managed to make 4. Those should just be lying out in the open. So that's how share crystals are made. To be honest, even I don't know why the share crystals are lying on the ground. So for you, they're like slightly rare items that can give you a temporary boost in shares. Yeah, something like that. That's why I always carry them with me, so I won't run out. Look, amazing. This might be the first time I've seen such a large pile of share crystals. It's embarrassing, but I can't go HTD unless I have these things, so my allies are always on the look out for more. Oh man, you're really living life on the edge. Can't be helped. Besides, it's good to have something to rely on. Well, you can rest assured from now on, even if I can't transform, the goddess of victory is on my side. Got high hopes for you guys. Alright then, if that's the case, then let's celebrate by having a delicious juice party. Nepgear, lend me your strength. You got it. I think those two turned out to be CPUs, but that headache just now. Monotune, even though it's my first time hearing it, why does it make me feel so uneasy? Alright, Nepgear. Hey Neptune, what do you think this city's called? Beats me, but why are you asking? Thought I'd keep a record of our experience and document irregularities we encounter. Very curious as to why these buildings look so much like Planetians. It's odd, isn't it? Let's ask Uzume, she'd know for sure. The name of the city? Sorry, I don't know it either. Huh? You don't know? You're the CPU. Well, yeah, I'm the CPU, but to be honest, all of my memories are gone. What? Woke to the sight of the city in shambles, and that's the earliest thing I can recall. It's lame that I don't even know what its name is. The only thing I'm sure of is that I am the CPU of this nation, and that Giant is responsible for its destruction. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's alright, really. Nothing for you to worry about, Gearsy. Having no memories isn't hurting me in any way. It is what it is. Sorry, I can't really help. Uzume. This is awful, Nepgear. I don't see any pudding anywhere. Well, it would need to be refrigerated anyway, so you're probably out of luck. Oh, pudding. If I find the ingredients, I'll make some for you later. So just be patient for now, okay? Yippee, I love you the mostest, Nep Jr. Neptune, it's embarrassing for you to hug me in a place like this. Hey, I've been wondering for a while now, but you're the older sister, right, Nepsy? That's absolutely correct. I am in fact the eldest of the two of us. How do you like that? Wow, seriously? I thought it was the other way around. We get that a lot. Since I'm a bit taller, Neptune's personality is, well, you know, people like to tell us we were born in the wrong order. I know she's a little peculiar at times, but when it comes down to it, Neptune's incredibly dependable and just plain cool. Huh, there certainly are some interesting pairs of siblings in the world. Okay. So I think I get that we landed on a continent across the ocean, but how are we going to get back there? Well, I think we'll have to find a boat since we can't really fly without transforming. So that means our first quest is to find a boat, just like that one famous RPG. I'm super pumped. Now, I'm sure Histoire is really worried about us. Since we just disappeared without a trace, we need to hurry and find a way home. Nepgear, do you think it's okay for us to just leave? What do you mean? I mean, Uzume, she's been fighting alone for who knows how many years without any idea of who or where she is. Even we're able to find a way home, shouldn't we help her out first? There's no need for that, Nepsy. Oh, Uzume, what do you mean by that? If you have a home to get back to, you should hurry up and get back there. But Uzume, in all honesty, it was surreal running into you girls. I never thought I'd meet other people in this dump, let alone a pair of sister CPUs. When you both willingly stood alongside me in that battle, it made me so freaking happy to be alive. It was something I'd never felt before. When all is said and done, this battle's between me and that giant idiot. There's no need for you to risk your lives here. So, if you have people waiting on you, you should leave. I'm the CPU here. This nation is my responsibility and mine alone. Uzume, now that we know all that, we can't possibly leave you here all by yourself. Fight that thing on your own and for so long. That's too horrible. Oh, come on. It's not horrible at all. That's just everyday life for me. Uzume, when you say the responsibility is yours alone, have there really been no other CPUs to come and help you in the past? That's right, I've been the only CPU here. There's no one else here to help you fight, even if they're not CPUs? It's a shame, but there's no one else that looks like they could fight. It's up to me. That's all the more reason for us to help. 2 heads are better than 1, but 3 are better than 2. I mean, I get that you know how to fight, but I couldn't possibly do something so uncool like involving unrelated people in this fight. We're not unrelated, we're friends. You can't just ignore a friend who's in trouble. It wouldn't feel right to just leave. Friends, huh? It's not like I think of you guys as that, like, actual friends or anything like that. One fresh serving of Sundure coming right up. Oh, I know. I have a proposal for you, Uzume. Will you listen to me for a second? Proposal? Why don't you let Neptune and I help you out until we go back home? What? Until you go home? I'm trying to tell you that it's too dangerous, so you should head home immediately. About that, don't you think it'd be dangerous for us to explore strange land we're familiar with? No idea where a boat might be, and we don't know when the giant's gonna show up again. Also, if we were to be targeted, I don't think Neptune and I could handle it alone. What are you getting at? It must be some sort of fate that we met, so why don't we work together? I get it. I'll help you guys look for a way home, and in the meantime, you'll help me fight. Ooh, as expected from my kid sister. A great 2 birds with 1 stone idea. Well, what the hell. Not like you're going to listen to me anyways. Let's do as Kirizy says and work together. Uzume. If we find a way to get you guys home, I'm sending you guys back as soon as I can. I won't have any complaints about it. Understood. There's nothing here either. What's wrong, Neptune? You've been searching through a bunch of rooms for a while now. It got kind of dirty from the battle before, so I wanted to take a bath or a shower, but I can't find one anyway. Now that you mention it, I should do that too. I might smell not great. This last battle really made me work up a sweat. Sniff, sniff. I don't think you smell, Gearsy. Uzume, what are you doing? Oh, well, you said you might smell bad, so I sniffed you to check it out. Check if you did, but don't worry. You smell like good shampoo. There isn't even a hint of stinkiness. Really? Yeah, I may run and hide, but I'd never tell a lie. That's me in a nutshell. Thank goodness. Uzume's building up to Netgear's flag. I never expected her to be wooed by the same gender. Your big sister's starting to get anxious about your future, Nep Jr. Neptune, don't say weird things. But your cheeks were getting red and you were even looking at her with upturned eyes. I can't help but feel suspicious. That was because I was embarrassed and not... You two are always so funny. Goodness, this is partly your fault too. Sorry, my bad. Forgive me. But By the way, what you doing here, Uzume? Did you need something from us? You're looking for a place to bathe, right? We don't have a bath, but I thought I'd tell you about our replacement for showering. You have a shower? Follow me, I'll show you. Whoa, the water feels so good. Fan service! Right? Isn't it even better than after you exercise? Yep, cold water's the best against a warmed up body. Whoa, what an awesome idea to open a hole in the rooftop water tank and use it as a shower. It's like the wisdom of everyday life or the wisdom of survival instincts. I've been living here for a long while, so this kind of knowledge naturally sinks in. Since you're here, you should take a shower with me too, Uzume. It's nice and cool. I'll pass. Why not? Are you embarrassed to take all off outside? Well, no. I'm used to it. I'm used to that, so I've got no reservations towards it, but, well, you see, I got it. You're embarrassed to get naked in front of other people. God, you idiot, that's not it at all. Looks like you're right on the mark, big sis. It's not on the mark. It's not at all like I'm embarrassed to be naked in front of other people, others because I've been alone all this time or anything. Wow, she spilled that out all by herself. Oh, I know. I'd love to see your super cool birthday suit, Uzume. I'd like to see you throw your clothes off all dramatically and take a shower with an awesome splash. Come on, show me your cool self. If you took a shower all natural on the rooftop of an abandoned building with no one around, I think it'd be super wild and stylish. Neptune, I don't think that will. I guess it can't be helped. If you insist, Nipsey, then I will show you. No way, you're actually going to undress? Wow, Z, you're so stylish, Uzume. You're way past cool. You're awesome. Ah, damn it, this is so embarrassing. Huh? What did you say, Uzume? What? I didn't say anything. I'm not embarrassed by this at all. In fact, it feels good to be liberated. She seems to be getting desperate. But how did you manage to make her undress, Neptune? Didn't have proof, but even ever since we first met, she seemed fixated on being cool. Investigation's worth it, huh? I was spot on. Now that you mention it, you might be right. Aren't you getting in here too, Gearsy? She's right. You should jump in, Nepgear. It's a perfect level of chilly to feel good. But, taking my clothes off outside it's too embarrassing. Oh, what? I didn't know you swung that way. You getting hung up about... we're all girls here, so you don't have to worry about being seen, right? Besides, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to bear it all in the middle of a city like this. I don't think I need that kind of experience. Alright, Nepsy, if it's come to this, let's undress her. I won't forgive you for being the only one not addressing it for embarrassment. Roger that. What? Wait, no. And there's Nepgear. Oh, this is way too embarrassing. No one's looking, right? It's fine. There's no one else here but us. Thank goodness. Still, it's kind of fun to take a shower with everyone like this. Maybe because I was alone for so long, it ends up feeling even better. Well then, since we've met like this, we should do a bunch of fun things you've never done before, Uzume. We can wash each other's backs in the bath, we can eat meals together, and lots of other great things with each other. That's right. I'd like to do all sorts of fun things with you, Uzume. Nepsy, Gearsy. It's time to check how much both of you have developed. What, Nepsy? Please don't touch that. Fan service number 1. Oh, Nep Station. Nep Station. Here. Our new sensational program has abruptly started yet again. Its name is Nep Station. In this program, we have a quiz show where you win prizes for correct answers, and a mail order corner where you can buy items only available here. By the way, I'm sure all of you sitting on the other side of the screen know this. This program is separate from the main story and meta-filled, so keep an open mind. And so, our first episode explaining the program has ended. This has been your host, Neptune, and her younger sister, Nepgear. See you later. Oh, I love Nep Station. Morning, Nep Jr. What are you up to? Oh, Neptune, I wanted to learn more about this place, so I was gathering information on the internet. That is your specialty, after all. Did you find anything good? Nothing yet. Wireless isn't functioning in this area, so I just connected the end gear to the net by a cable. Ooh, that's why the end gear has a cable dangling from it. I'll have to be careful not to step on it. Thanks. Anyway, even if the information is kind of broken, I did find some things of note, like this map. I'm currently repairing it with a software tool, so once it's done, I'm sure we'll find something. Ooh, I know we could count on you. You're super dependable in times like these. Thanks. Hey, Nepsy, finally awake, huh? You sleep well? Betcha. Slept so well I had a dream about diving into an ocean of pudding. Blankets were so warm too. It's kinda nice living in the Stone Age. Everything's so slow and simple. Well, that's good to hear. So is Gearsy still working on that thing? Yes, I've connected my end gear to the internet to collect information. That end gear is pretty amazing. It could connect to the World Wide Web. It's so thin. World Wide Web. This might be the first time I've heard someone use that phrase unironically. But is there any usable information on the web? Most of it's disconnected and a lot of servers are broken, so I doubt it's functioning properly. It's, like you said, it's a pretty terrible state, but it looks like public organization and the Ballisticom servers are still online. That's where I found map data. Most of the rest is still broken though. Oh, also, I found this through investigating. But, is this your BBS, Uzume? I thought I heard hacking just now. Really? I'm sure it's just your imagination. What's this BBS you're talking about? It's this bulletin board called Dream BBS. Most of the threads are about safety confirmation, survival reports, or general discussion, it seems. From what I can tell, it is possibly just using a freely distributed style sheet. It feels kind of nostalgic. Let me see. Show of hands, who's living? I'm the dead. You're alive, dumbass. Man, this BBS really gives off the feeling of when the internet had first started spreading. Maybe I'll post something too, since I can. Oh, that thing? I started that board a long time ago. Forgot my password though. I was never able to manage it decently. Sounds like a call, Nep Jr. Well, that doesn't sound like mine. Oops, that's mine. That device on Uzume's wrist is that. Uzume, good to hear from you. I'm relieved you're still with us. Oh hey, that giant's still out there. I'm not gonna bite the dust just yet. What's up? You don't usually check in this early. I'll get right to it. You do remember how we've evacuated to the next town over, right? Of course. Apparently the baby bugs who live here have found a share crystal. I was very surprised. Really? Let's not get too excited yet. I still need to verify that it wasn't a fabricated report. Okay, got it. Thanks. Sorry for jumping the gun there. I need to apologize. I'll be in touch. That was the same guy you were talking to yesterday, right? Oh, right. I haven't introduced him to you yet, huh? He'll be back soon. I'll introduce him soon enough. Well, I'm gonna start making my rounds and patrol the city for a bit. Patrolling for what? Even if the giant's not here, there's still some dangerous monsters running around. Defeating the more prominent ones, just a means to ensure everyone's safety. Sounds kind of fun. I think I'll take along and patrol with you. Not like I'm doing anything here. Gearsy, what about you? Yeah, I'll come along as well. I might make some sort of discovery too. Alright then, let's move out. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna call the episode there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.